Hi everyone, welcome back to the Crafty Author. My name is Anissa, I am the Crafty Author, and welcome to my quilting studio. Today we're going to be finishing off our little quilt here that we have. This time we're going to be doing the binding. So I have gone ahead and posted up a short already showing you how I pressed it, but this is what we have here. And as you can see, I have all of my binding already pressed and ready to go. And I used my binding baby for this. And you can get these little binding babies from doohickeydesigns.com, I believe is what it is. But if you just do a quick Google search of Doohickey Designs, they'll pop right up and you can get your own little binding buddy. This one was custom made for me. I absolutely love it. I have two of these actually. You can either take them like this and stick them on your sewing machine, or, excuse me real quick, thing fell out here. Or you can get a flower for them. Mine's really dusty. You can get a flower that holds it. It's like just a little stand, a flower stand. And so I also have that because sometimes if I have a really big quilt, then it'll be too big for me to just stick it on one of the thread spools on my machine. So the stand comes in really handy for that. So that is what we're gonna work with today, and it just rolls and you start binding and it'll just go around in a circle and stay that way instead of having it falling all over the place on my shoulder while I quilt and bind. So today we're going to be working with this variegated thread. This is the Exquisite line, and you can get this from Designs in Machine Embroidery. I will have a link below to this beautiful color. It is a blue and a pink, so like a baby blue, baby pink colored, which I think is going to go perfectly with the quilt here. We're going to start by stitching our binding on. So I have raw edge here to raw edge here. Now I have cut my binding at 2.5 inches. So then I folded it in half and pressed it just like that. So now I'm just going to lay it raw sides together, or raw edges to raw edges. And then I'm actually going to start right about here. So I start about 2 inches below where it actually starts up at the top here. So I'm just gonna move my quilt up to here, and I'm going to be using a straight stitch to attach this binding, and then I will switch to a decorative stitch when we go to put it on the back. Back stitch right there. And again, when you're doing binding, you have to work with your quilt and adjust it accordingly. So it can take some time to do this. But you want to make sure it's flat. You want to just make sure that this part is totally straight and totally flat. Do is I bring my heavy quilt over to this side now. And you just really have to find what technique works best for you, because it's not a one size fits all when you're doing this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take my fabric here, and I'm just going to go like right along this line here, and you can see it makes that nice angle there. And then I just push with my thumb and my finger like this, and voila. And now I'm ready to do my start sewing down. So that's what I shall do here. Again, I'm going to stop, and then I'm just going to back stitch. I'm going to cut my threads, and I'm going to turn my quilt together. And again, we're going to just do it like we did last time too. So I'm going to take my edge, I'm trying to get this so you can see it. So right here, and I'm just going to make that diagonal there, that diagonal fold, and then I'm going to just fold it over, and it's perfect. And we're still at raw edge to raw edge, as you can see right there. And then just put it back down underneath the machine, and we just start stitching all over again. I start out slowly because I don't want to get a nest. That's my dog's toy. I don't want to get any nesting below, and since this is kind of thick, I just want to ease into it, and so that's what I do. And then I just continue stitching. Okay, so I just went ahead and finished attaching the binding to the entire quilt, and now I'm getting ready to fold it over and stitch it down to the back side here. And I'm going to be using this walking foot. Have you ever seen a walking foot this big? It's crazy. So I'm going to put this on my machine, and that is how we are going to attach the binding to the quilt. Okay, so I'm done binding the quilt. It turned out really, really cute. I just need to sew down this part of the quilt label, and then I'm done. But for right now, you can see this is what it looks like on the back side, and then this is what it looks like on the front side. Got some dog hair on there. So yeah, so that is how we
bind the quilt.
All right, so I hope you enjoyed that tutorial on how to do the binding. That is it for me today. If you would like to follow me on social media, the links are down below in the description box. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to click the little bell. You get notified each and every time that I upload an awesomely cool new video. And keep on crafting. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.